Welcome to Men's Bible Study, Hebrews 2. This is February the 22nd, 2026. We're going to get ready to get started here, and I'm going to hopefully have our last two uploaded. I couldn't get them uploaded for some reason. They wouldn't upload. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but we got a couple of them that haven't been uploaded yet. Who wants to read for us?
I'm
still pulling it up.
Hebrews chapter 2. Therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. For if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward, how shall we escape? If we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord, and was confirmed to us by them that heard him, God also bearing them witness both with signs and wonders, and with divers miracles, and gifts of the Holy Ghost according to his own will. For unto the angels hath he not put in subjection the world to come whereof we speak. But one in a certain place testified, saying, What is man that thou art mindful of him? Or the Son of Man that thou visitest him? Thou madest him a little lower than the angels. Thou crownedst him with a glory and honor, and didst set him over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet, for in that he put all in subjection under him, he left nothing that is not put under him. But now we see not yet all things put under him, but we see Jesus, who is made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God, should taste death for every man. For it became him for whom are all things, and by him, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one. For which cause he is not ashamed to call them brethren, saying, I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the church will I sing praise unto thee. And again I will put my trust in him. And again, behold, I am the children which God hath given me.
I can go up. I'll go ahead. Forasmuch then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that hath the power of death, that is, the devil, and deliver them who fought fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people. For in that he himself hath suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted. And that's it for Hebrews 2.
A lot in there.
Yep, we don't have Norman to pick his brain.
thoughts out there?
Well,
Seems like it reiterates the fact that we can become sons and brethren. I think there's a lot to that, being given power to become sons of God. But we got to keep his commandments and do what he said. There ain't no shortcut.
for suffering.
We'll do our best to keep his commandments, yeah.
It is kind of hard to love. It gets real hard to love and forgive. And to continue doing it.
Not be prideful.
That's hard to do too. Especially when you got songs, I'm proud to be an American. And a lot of things that we talk about is all based on pride. Perhaps we need to go more towards humility and meekness. And them fingers is pointing back at me. I ain't pointing at you, I'm pointing at me.
Well,
Humility and meekness is pretty rough sometimes.
can be, you know, being humble can be hard when it counts the most.
Like it. That old Tim Stafford song. It's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
Yeah, Mike Davis,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
Mac Davis though?
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble.
You're perfect in every way.
Well, and I think
That's kind of like your post this morning.
But he was being a comedian when he did that. So. It's kind of like who?
Your post.
Oh, about the optimistic narcissist.
I can't wait to look in the mirror because I get better looking each day.
That's right. Just can't wait.
Anything happening?
well, y'all, you weren't here last week. Luke got baptized.
Yeah.
I heard
So
it was
that's-
cold water too.
That's a happening.
Like a lake.
Cold water
Fresh.
baptizing.
I mean, that's a happening. You know what I mean?
You
So
know,
that's something that
felt
happened.
like running water from, you know.
Brisk, huh?
Oh yeah. Woke me up. Tell you
I
that
think
much.
we need some gas.
Took your
at
breath
the
away,
church is
didn't it?
what was decided this morning.
I think that would really some propane or
That
something.
might be what's keeping the water from getting hot.
Yeah, well they said they emptied the hot water tank, but
Twice.
it must not be doing anything, you know.
Well, congratulations. You feel any different?
No.
Yeah, you probably won't, but you probably think different though.
I feel like, you know, it's just more of like a symbolic thing, you know, like showing my faith and like, you know, I feel like that's where it counts the most is like my relationship with Jesus and whatnot, you know, and God. But in terms of like how I feel the same, you know, maybe better insight on things, but that I just haven't, you know, I'm not quite aware of, but than that.
Yeah, I think baptism does change you, but it can take some time to realize what those changes are. You know.
Yeah. I didn't get baptized till I was probably I'm gonna think 45 maybe.
Really?
45 maybe. Somewhere around that.
Did you go in one of those cold tubs like Luke?
No, it was a Methodist top of the head sprinkling kind of thing. The mostly because I'd been to church my whole life, but I never was terribly into the religion that some of the churches had. I didn't quite go along with it.
I see.
I don't know which comes first, if you got to be baptized before you can become a member of a church, or I guess you do probably.
Just in generally, just
So I never was a member of a church either until I was in my 40s.
what I'm asking is, would they say around, like a Baptist church, for instance, they want you baptized in their church, or is it just you're baptized?
No, you can come by profession of faith.
All right.
Yeah, Baptists would consider me not baptized
Because
because I didn't get
sprinkling?
submerged. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oop. Oh no.
I think that's about the end of it.
Oh,
There we
shoot,
go.
man.
Hey, I still got a video.
That's not good. That's really not good because it's gonna be cold.
Somebody's tree blew over on
We don't-
somebody's line somewhere,
And we don't have
I'm surprised it's the first time.
and it just blowed back the other way.
It's
Something
been
flying
windy.
around in that kitchen.
we don't have a backup heat source.
Oh no, it's not flying around. It's that fan blade reflecting off of that countertop. That's what it
Okay.
is.
There goes your CRTs.
Yeah, that's what it is. You see it?
Luke,
It should be all right. Should be all right.
But no, it's why'd you get baptized?
Hmm?
Why did you get baptized? I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
Well, you said a public profession of faith earlier.
Is that what you said?
No, I mean, but that's the exact meaning and reason why anyone.
I know, but why did you do it though?
For that exact reason. Public profession.
Public
of faith.
profession. Okay.
And to show Jesus something too,
Yeah.
meet him halfway in a sense. Kind of how I was looking at it.
that's a good way to look at it. It's called doing something.
But I'm happy I did it,
Well, I'm just curious. There ain't no right answer that I know of, but I'm just curious what you
Well, thanks
what
for
you were
asking.
thinking.
Thanks for asking.
Huh?
So thanks for asking.
I'm just curious. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad the water was cold.
I'm sure you are.
Even Norman, it was pretty funny because he gets in there and boy, he's standing there and his teeth are chattering, And then Luke came down and
Yeah.
it was something.
Yeah, if you see the preacher giggling before your baptism, don't get in the water.
he had this big smile,
Don't get in the water.
No, it felt like,
So
mountain
you-
runoff water, like it was cold. Very cold.
Well, it simulated the river, the John the Baptist, river. Maybe it was cold. I don't remember which river that was. But,
Wasn't the Jordan?
Yeah, that used to be the only way they did them was in rivers. They didn't have no pool, no baptismal pools, or no watering trough from Cooper's that they bought, or nothing like that. All right. Well, if that's the end of the discussion for tonight, I'm gonna cut it off.